Hey, just wanted to pop in here before the episode starts. Hi, it's Turnip on the editing floor. I want to make a little quick disclaimer. While this podcast is primarily about Minecraft YouTubers, we at the Shadow of Shadow pod do not support Microsoft or Minecraft in light of their placement on the BDS list as of April 7th, 2025. This podcast is pretty much historical in nature. We're exploring the beginnings of a genre on YouTube, or at least the popularization of that genre. It is not in any way an endorsement for corporations or their products. Thank you very much for listening. Now on to the episode. Yeah!
Yay!
Let's get it.
Before we start, this gif of Stone Cold Steve Austin drinking guitar is really scary.
Tar!
Drinking tar and
what crude
and
what
souls. Fetch me their souls.
black materia.
Bile.
What?
Welcome everybody back to Shadow of Israphel, the show where we talk about it and we talk about him and his deed and his name.
And his dark
The
voice.
Yog and the cast, both of them.
I'm trying to think of like a youth preacher thing they would say about the Yogscast. It's like, you know who else dug a hole?
My mom.
You know what? You know who else they had to dig a hole, diggy a hole for? That's right, Lord Jesus.
I don't
And
think he
just
was
like
actually
Simon and
created in a
Lewis, he
hole.
rose.
I'm pretty
He
sure he was
respawned.
buried in a cave.
They dug a hole
that
into
bit-
the side of a cave, and he moved that stone.
You know who else spent 3 days in a cave?
Oh my god!
I
forgot.
I already have a title for this episode, the blasphemy episode.
Immediately.
It's-
Actually, it is the day before Good Friday. This is the Easter weekend.
It's
as
true,
Of
this is our
recording.
Easter
actually,
episode.
it's actually the Wirt birthday episode, and
Yay!
it's coming out in fucking August.
Yeah.
It's
So we
okay.
don't know.
Everyone has to be nice to me in
That's
the next
because
episode.
there's a lot of gay Goku things going on. It's like crazy right now.
Are we
It's-
plugging
it's-
that?
The company's
pipeline's
a
crazy.
lot of
Of
work
course
to
we're
do.
plugging gay
Companies
Okay.
having a lot of
Everybody
stuff.
go watch What If Goku
Gay
Was Gay?
Goku. I'll put it in the thing in the corner that you can make something show up in. I'm sure the crossover appeal
Yeah.
is pretty
If
big.
you like
So
strange
maybe
yaoi
we can-
takes on
I'll
Yogscast,
put
you
the-
may be interested in Dragon Ball.
I'll put the thumbnail over it and have a little card pop up.
Yeah, so
Can you put in this one gif I have of Piccolo and Goku? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That's not a bad one, I promise. Oh my god, I almost sent the yaoi piece. Continue while I look for it.
Alright.
Well, I was just gonna say we have a lot we're going on and doing. Why is he killing him? Anyway, there's a lot going on. It's a wacky outtakes episode of Shadow of Israphel.
It
Whoa,
is.
Whoa.
So
It's also
basically,
adorable.
the Yogscast, they had a little break in their uploads, so they uploaded like Shadow of Israphel outtakes in square brackets behind the scenes.
Wow.
So we're just gonna do that because it's like 4 minutes. So we're
Yeah.
just gonna do that and the episode. And Wirt has found some little squirrelish treat to share
Yeah.
with us.
I get my love of
I did.
outtakes and bloopers from my mom, so this ought to be fun. Also, shout out to my mom again.
Yeah!
Shout
Shout out to
Wow.
Ross's mom! Woo!
All right, the first video is it's the outtakes. Uploaded April 18th, 2011. Brief break.
Holy shit, that's
between
tomorrow!
Them Wait, oh my god, it's almost been an exact. It's been 14 years.
Oh my
I sent it
god!
to chat, I think. No, I sent it to you, I think.
14 years since the outtake video.
This has been a banger
That's
weekend.
crazy. I never thought about how
Yogscast. Me. I know.
officially this year it's 14 years that since they've been doing this.
Yeah.
Damn, crazy.
At least.
Yeah, so the last thing we saw was Pirate Tinman, his awesome cutscene and stuff, but now
Yes.
we're seeing a splash screen by Jade Chico. It's a realistic drawing of Lewis and Simon standing over the Yogscast logo from like the waist up.
Yeah.
It's really I wrote here, it's really good, and it is what I know them to have looked like at this time.
I had a really weird moment when I pulled this video up because I, for some reason, had the volume down really low, but like just high enough to where it didn't actually look muted on my end. So I was just like, does this video just start with complete silence? What's happening? And then I looked at the actual thing and I was like, what? Huh? But like I could hear their voices just fine. There was just no like background music, and I was just like, what's the deal? I had some weird
audio problem.
I had some weird audio problem for the beginning of this viewing, and I got scared for a second. And then suddenly we're on the airship.
They're doing.
I don't know. Yeah, that's very frightening. This
Yeah.
is the horror episode. I did check the DeviantArt link worked for this artist Jay Chico, and
Finally.
his description for the piece that splashed up was the Yogscast. Gotta love these guys.
Wow,
I'm gonna be
That's
real.
so true.
I'm gonna be vulnerable here for a second. I had a bit of a brain dump, but I was like, that was not the art of the episode, because I didn't realize we were still talking about the fucking bloopers. But yes, I like that piece.
Yeah. There's
yeah, the
more.
other one I had more thoughts on because I made notes about it, but I didn't really notes about the other one, so it was just like.
So big Yogscast font, the music's playing the bloop, 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 which it's been here for so long, but I was kind of realizing all over again, like, man, this is their intro song. We're still using the blue.
Well, we like this one. Gay activity is fun because we are gay, and this is an activity we're doing.
It's
This is
true.
an activity
Fact checked by
done by
real, true gay activityers.
Mm-hmm.
Big Yogscast font. Almost everything in the Yogscast is recorded as we play, but occasionally we have to redo some bits.
Occasionally.
So then we go to one of the most iconic visuals in the whole series.
Literally.
The airship intro from episode 1, Crash and Burn. Everyone give it up. We love the airship intro from Crash and Burn.
We
Hell
fucking
fucking
go.
yes.
It's so banger. I really like the I was thinking about like the transparency in the hot air balloon. I made a note about that.
It's
'cause
so
Yeah,
good.
it's fun seeing how they like did the effect, and because the background isn't moving, so you can just see that it's just a different recording on a backdrop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that background isn't real.
Yeah.
Very fun.
I like that.
It's like, it feels like I'm watching like a green screen, like footage of actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening. I think what happens in this is Simon punches Lewis for no reason and says "bastard" just as soon as we go there.
Yeah.
Lewis punches him back, and Simon, upon realizing they're on peaceful, declares he can beat the shit out of you with impunity.
That made
No
me laugh. I was like,
consequences.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, that's not how it
He's
works.
oh, I'm peaceful, so I can just beat the shit out of you. Oh, there's no hunger, so presumably your heart's regenerated like at a speed where it was safe
right.
to just beat the shit out of people.
See,
Yeah.
my brain was like modern day peaceful, which means no mob spawn, but you can still like suffer some hunger. I forgot.
Yeah.
I just like that it's like upon like it's like kind of like Cain and Abel, but like in the opposite way. He's like, oh, I can beat you to death. I'm going to do
we're
that
peaceful.
immediately.
That means I can murder you.
I really like that about him.
As he's pummeling Lewis into the corner, Skylord, Lysander, and Old Peculiar, they're also here. Their
Yeah.
NPCs are here. They're just standing absently as statues.
Yeah.
And we learned stuff that's very interesting about these guys standing there, as it so turns out. But first, Lewis punches Simon back. They have a war. Simon goes, "Come here!" And he breaks a torch. Then punches Lewis all the way off the side of the ship towards the
Yeah.
screen.
I literally laughed so hard because it was
I
like,
had
and he's dead.
I had a moment of like, fuck, this is like, it's something that me and my roommate reference all the time. It's from the English dub of Osamatsu-san, because one of the brothers is voiced by the guy who voices Dean Venture, and he sounds exactly like this he sounds exactly like how he sounds for Dean when he does this line where he just goes, "You fella!"
Yeah,
Awesome.
Simon walks up to the ledge, looks down, laughs, and then Old Peculiar turns, activates, punches Simon off the ship he
That
punches
made
him
me
off the
laugh.
ship, prompting
Sentence.
extreme distress from Simon. No!
His vengeance.
And then he just turns and walks back to where he was standing before.
Yeah. Get back into position.
And Simon says, well, we fucking failed at this. All he's told us to do is move around the ship, and you instantly knocked me off, so I knocked you off. And Lewis says he knocked him off, which I guess that means that they're running, like, 2 instances of the game, and he's, like, controlling... Because he just, like, moved over to his other Minecraft and just controlled Old Peculiar?
That's so
Are they
scary.
doing this in, like, an office? Or, like, where?
They brought over a friend's PC? I don't know.
Does he just,
LAN party.
just have 2 instances running somehow?
Minecraft LAN party!
This has to be before Yogg Towers.
This
there's
is
no way
because
there
they
was a
were
Yogg
not big
Tower.
enough to have their own, like, office.
Yeah, they're still using these shitty-ass microphones. No way. So he must have just had, like, a laptop or something, or a second computer set up just in the room with him.
But then I find it interesting then, it was like, everyone has access to the accounts, I must assume, because that means that it's not just, I don't remember who plays Old Peculiar, I think you might have mentioned it before, but I forgot.
Duncan.
And then, I guess, they also have the shared credentials? I suppose it just must be like a shared thing?
Like, yeah, it's surreal to see Lewis controlling him for that reason. It's weird.
He possessed him!
Damn.
Using Old Peculiar for your own petty revenge.
Homunculus!
What if he's Old Peculiar?
Damn.
We're out here and I'm the sheriff.
What if Old Peculiar is Lewis from the future?
Fuck!
That just made me think of in Breaking Bad what the AI is. Something, where
Yeah.
they're at the party saying, my homunculus!
My homunculus!
I love that
Defeat my homunculus!
I love that clip so bad.
So then, epic adventure music plays. One of the songs is made by Daniel Yount. We don't get told which one in the video is by Daniel Yount, but I guess maybe it's this one. I think this is the boom, 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 boom. Isn't that one?
I like
It's been
it.
a week. I don't know. I don't
think
remember
so,
which
yeah.
one it was.
I never made notes on it. I forgot.
We see them wandering in the pitch black darkness. Simon sees someone. This is the Swampy Bogbeard outtake, which we kind of like saw in the text chat when it happened.
Oh yeah.
They see him riding a pig in the water. Like, we've seen all this, but the part we didn't see was him suddenly like like saying, "Hey guys, we have to restart. I can't see you guys.
That was really good.
We have to cut." And then I go in all caps because Simon's woman driver mark from the last episode was re-recorded.
Yeah,
Why
like
did they
5
do
times
that?
because he
He
couldn't
said it.
do it.
He couldn't do it with a straight face.
Yeah.
He couldn't even say the bit. He should have just given up. What the hell?
It sounded like he was so close to giving up on that bit idea, but then he just never did.
Ooh, Brian.
Like she's run a
Ooh,
crowd or
Brian.
something.
Ooh, Brian.
Typical woman.
It's on the verge of tears.
Yeah. It's like he's run a crowd or something.
He was struggling. It's like a specter was preventing him from being misogynistic, but it didn't work.
Night Peculiar Steve Minecraft skin, my next note. They're in the
Yeah.
part where they like when the epic like animation a fan did of Night Peculiar finding his father's sword and his
Yes, I
helmet
could
and
never
becoming
forget
Night
that.
Peculiar.
Oh yeah.
Apparently what we didn't see was that skins were broken at the time, and so he was just Steve. I guess
Awesome.
I don't know. I guess why doesn't he just have it already? It's a different account. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. They just waited. They thought it would be fine.
There was something in regards to Swampy shortly before the misogyny line. The pig. There was a pig in front of him, and like it looked like he was stuck on it.
Yeah.
I joked that help him. He's tied to a hog.
Come on, time, baby.
Simon was thinking about pig fucking again. He just can't
Yeah.
stop.
He always wants to fuck a pig. I'm sick of him, and we should kill
God,
him.
now a chicken's joining in.
I forgot all about that bit until it came back up. I thought that was like new shit. I literally like removed it from my memory. I was like, what the fuck?
I did right here. I didn't even read it. I'm sure they're thinking about him fucking that pig in their mind.
They
So
always
Lewis,
are doing
In the Night
this.
Peculiar thing, he said they'd log off until the servers are working. But he's explaining the Granny Bacon texture pack thing, which we've talked about with Granny Bacon. Her skin was leather armor.
Assemble the Granny Bacon fursuit.
I just like
Lolma had to make Granny Bacon's skin into the leather armor, so if you put leather armor on, you look like Granny Bacon. We see Duncan type through Old Peculiar, like an emoticon and shit, and it's never not funny seeing them use them. It's like, what do you think I gave you new boots at the start? Bleh. Winky.
So good.
Simon puts on a leather helmet and is now wearing the flayed skin of Granny Bacon.
Simon's shit was really funny because he just had that face on him.
He was so giggly about this. I write here Simon's transgender euphoria.
Sorry.
Holy shit, this is amazing!
Honestly, my first thought was like, oh my god, he's wearing his dead lover's outfit. I don't think she was dead at this point, but like, that was my first thought.
She was. This is...
She was
no,
very
I guess
dead.
maybe not.
His dead lover's skin.
Right, no,
Scary.
they had to be... No, but they don't find Granny until later. Did he not even know about her being a zombie? I'm just realizing now. The Night Peculiar thing happened before Peculiar left them, and then they found Granny. So he was just showing, like... He was showing, by the way, this Granny skin's leather armor, lol. And, like, Simon didn't know the horrible secret lying underneath it.
Foreshadowing.
That's fucked up to do to a guy like that, damn.
Really
I know, it's so fucked up!
Then they end off with Night Peculiar wearing Granny armor over his lack of skin, and Simon going, "Oh my god, it's Night Peculiar!" That's what he looks like now.
It's Steve Peculiar.
His epic transition.
Good for him.
Speaking of his
my favorite was the airship outtake, because I liked seeing what the effect was.
Yeah.
My favorite one.
No, this will lead into the next episode.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't look through comments, it was just nostalgia stuff.
I like Swampy being tied to a hog.
Tied to pig. Many such cases. The last one made me laugh again, like I said, it's just the way he was like slowly putting on the head. I don't know why that got me so bad.
Thing, transforming into her.
But I also
kind of
really
Jungian
liked...
in a way.
True. I like that he just pushed him off the fucking like airship. I want to pretend that was real.
Yeah.
That's the real reason they fell off and they crashed. They just like fuck pushed each other off.
So now the main course. Shadow of Israphel, Part 21.
21?
Grimjaw's Trial.
Yahoo!
Title splash. The title splash is by Tutron,
Yes.
but the link
it
to the
doesn't
old
work.
Yog forums that don't exist anymore. It's the link in the description,
Yeah.
so you
Awesome.
can't actually see the original post. But let's talk about this art.
It's
Wirt
kinda
had a lot
cute.
to say.
I liked it. It was like, but I was like looking at it, I was like, it's really fun. But then I was like, so I was looking at her titties, I was like, oh damn, okay. And then it's like the way that they drew Isabella, I guess, because like they fucking failed RP'd, okay? It is what it is. We have to live with these decisions that they made.
Mhm.
It's not a design I would have gone for. It is very stereotypical sexy lady pirate. I was just hoping for like a bit of a stockier woman. Am I just a pervert? Who knows? I wanted
No,
muscles.
you're correct.
That's the problem.
I wanted muscles. I wanted scars. And all they gave me was a flat woman. No, sorry, a skinny woman with titties. I was so sad. I did think it was cute though. I like the way that oh god, my brain is eluding me. Tin Man was drawn. It was really awesome.
He's
Yeah,
so
it's
cool
weird.
looking.
It's weird how they gave him like a buzz cut, like really close shave, like fake hair.
Yeah.
Zephos is
He's
the
got like
outfit that
flocking
they
on
left.
his head.
Yeah.
But the art, I'll just describe it visual ID kind. It's Zephos, Honeydew, Dread Pirate Norris, and Pirate Tinman. Zephos is looking at a map. Norris is doing a Hulk Hogan flex pose for some reason. Tin Man is giant and standing there behind them. And Simon is leaning forward to stare at Norris's boobs, which are large and not being supported by her corset and braless. How is she supposed to cut people's gizzards off in that thing?
Also, her
How?
her peasant shirt is like vacuum suctioned to each boob.
I know. I was like, it's like cute in theory, but it's also like, okay, I'm the woman pirate. You can tell because I am a woman with big oob. boing-a-loing.
She breasted boobily down the bow of her ship.
Literally, and then also Simon was there.
Yeah, it looks like she ran aground or something. I do. My comments. Pirate Tinman look cool. It's funny how Lewis is like if you twinkified Will Riker.
Yeah.
Because he's not actually Will Riker. He's like a twink Will Riker.
If I drew
and
Will
something
Riker.
about this Norris is like. Sorry, what did he say?
If I drew Will Riker.
Can you draw a Riker for
Yowified
this?
him.
Can you make Yowie? Please?
I could.
Can you draw Zephyr Slater?
Not even Zephyr, not even Yogscast Yowie, fucking Star Trek Yowie.
I could.
Specifically.
I was gonna say I could draw Yogscast Yowie, but then I'm like, I don't want the ramifications of that, actually. I don't want that, never mind.
Something about Norris is like, I don't know, like you said, it's like just stereotypical cartoony, like, woman, but like, for some reason, I just look at it and see the peculiar family resemblance in the large, soulful eyes.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
like
boobs.
Old Peculiar.
Those large, soulful boobs.
Large, soulful boobs.
The classic Peculiar trait, yeah.
Peculiar had big naturals.
Old Peculiar big naturals, yeah.
Thank you.
Those are some peculiar naturals.
I want to. Sorry, I'm like derailing the conversation with boobs. Continue.
Here we are, back again. Shadow of Israphel.
So we're
here under the orders of Isabel Peculiar, who I'm guessing is related to Old Peculiar, who's now Knight Peculiar in some way.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not him who's changed his name again, because I haven't seen him recently. She transitioned.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Wow.
also
He also made a joke too.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Transitioned and threatened to murder them for some reason.
I mean, I would too.
You know what? Go ahead, girl.
Honestly deserved.
She just wanted to cut them out of her life. She was actually just ghosting them. This whole quest is a lie.
Literally.
She somehow became a dread pirate in the 2 days she's been gone.
Do you not believe in women?
Okay, I do. Lewis is like, what are you trying to suggest? He doesn't want to even conceive of that peculiar sex change. Minecraft sex change mod. Then he moves briskly on, saying they're meant to be looking for the map fragment, and they found a strange pirateman.
Yeah, Pirate Tinman, the coolest guy.
Yeah.
It doesn't, except in reality.
The dark truth behind
cheater.
Pirate Tinman.
The true face of Pirate
Lewis says
Tinman.
he hasn't got any weapons, and he doesn't look particularly offensive. Oh, if only you knew.
He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know.
Chat, he doesn't know.
I
guess I'll explain if anyone watching this doesn't know. Pirate Tinman in real life, embezzled Yogscast money and stole from them.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
I am a little bit biased towards robot characters, though. So the character of
Pirate Tinman hasn't done
He's the sufferingest creature. It's really sad. There's apparently a cryptic message on the wall. 2 shall make way, 1 shall stand still.
Whoa.
There's also a hole, a dark hole, with gold in it. Lewis says they should venture down the hole. And then Simon says, darky hole!
That's a slur.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, Simon, you're really risking it all, Simon. Not only the slur, but also just, he's really
running it down to the ground. No pun intended.
He's saturating the market with his new catchphrase too fast.
That was what I was like,
laugh.
You're saying this a lot, Simon.
I did laugh, and it did catch on, so I guess he wasn't wrong. But, still.
They find a very small room in the dark hole. It's like a tomb. There's not a tunnel, sadly.
It's
Sorry.
their grave! Finally, it's over!
There is a sign that says read note number 824, which made me laugh a lot. Is this an adventure map? It's that's an old classic adventure map style joke. Because if you remember, books that you could write in did not exist, so you had to... The map would just come with text files, and you had to be a good little gamer and not look at them until the map told you to read them.
Yes! Oh my god,
really
I vaguely
cool.
remember
I
that.
remember Simon and Lewis playing through the maps, and they come upon a thing, and Simon's like, "Oh, we gotta stop. I gotta get the note," and he has to go on his computer and find it.
Awesome.
Lewis says that they haven't been given any notes. Simon asks, "Is this an adventure map?" Lewis says, "I think so." Hello, you've entered my vault. That's Griswold.
I'm sorry, back to back, that was really funny with, like, this, oh, my vault. I was like, oh, Honeydew was quite a charming fellow.
He makes funny voices.
I like when you make a funny voice.
Lewis sees a button, so he presses it, but nothing audibly seems to happen. Simon points out there's 2 buttons. The clue is 2 shall make way.
Ooh.
A simultaneous button press is needed.
Oh my
Simon-
god.
Simon remarks, "It's like we're playing Portal," and I go, "Cooperative testing initiative,
He's
my
so
baby, I
true.
miss
It
you."
is like, you do this in the portals. It's true.
Now
Yeah,
these,
you.
now
I
these
realize
Minecraft,
it's 2011.
now
Yeah,
these
it's
Minecraft
too-
boys are thinking with portals.
Yeah, it's 2011. Portal 2's doing gangbusters. Back then, it was like the hot new thing. They're probably playing it on their other like videos right now. Yeah, they click it at the same time, and the floor beneath Lewis disappears,
That made me laugh
revealing
really
a
hard.
stairway.
I thought he just died for real for a second there. Like, I thought he was just gonna fall to hell, and
This
that
is
was
pre-piston. They just like cartoonishly poof out of existence.
it. Like,
Like there's some kind of a plug-in going on
Yeah,
in the
probably.
server to make them do that. Yeah, I did wonder if someone was just standing there ready to do that, or if it was like a redstone plugin that lets that work.
I had no idea. I just thought it was like a mod, like, not out of Redstone, but like to manually remove like a command block type shit. I don't think command
Yeah,
blocks
like
are-
command blocks in Minecraft, fucking beta. True, that's what I wrote.
Thank you.
Right, because we see that Lewis pulls a lever down there and makes the floor appear. So I'm like, okay, so it is like a redstone thing. There's not someone like doing this. It's just redstone and plugins. Do you reckon the reason he's been down here all this time is because he hasn't been able to complete the puzzle on his own?
That made me so
That's
sad.
a bit sad, isn't it?
No.
They both
No.
aw for the poor robot.
Robot.
He hangs his head. Pirate Tinman is a great character because he does so much body acting. His
really
communications are fried, so all he can do is like hang his head and nod and jump up and down.
It's really good.
Simon is so delighted when he asks, "Do you want to come with?" And he starts nodding. He's like, he's nodding, Lewis.
He's so excited.
Follow me. He does his voice, dwarf voice, and it's a dark, evil tunnel with redstone torches. Never mind, it's actually light or hallway at the end of it.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Yay.
There are many levers lining the wall. I like a lever puzzle, don't you? No, I don't.
Oh, I'm dreadful at lever puzzles.
You gotta watch
Dreadful.
Adventure Maps because I'm sure this is like a whole bit about Adventure Maps is what they're doing right
Yeah.
now. So there's loads of levers, 10 levers.
That made me cry. I was like, how the fuck do you solve this shit? There's 10 of them.
Do you
There's
know
no-
how we solve these problems in the Yogscast? Do you have any TNT? I'm
Yeah.
glad Milnak's not here to see this. I don't think they could handle the cheating.
It's okay.
It's all so much.
Simon says, "I've got a piece of paper," then throws the map fragment at the door.
You laugh
No,
really
we
hard.
need that. That's a map, you idiot. We can't just
Simon.
throw the paper
was-
everywhere.
That was like such a dry, like British comedy bit where it's like, oh, I've got a paper. Oh, it's fallen through the door. Nope.
Yeah, they do have. You can see the
But
comedic
just a bit
styling.
of banter, you know.
He pretends he lost it. Oh God, where's it?
That made me
It
laugh.
slipped through
It
the
would do
grate in the
door.
door. Comedy of errors. Lewis decides that Pirate Tinman wouldn't be impressed if they used TNT. Impressing him is really important.
It's very
So it looks like
Impressing the
I'll have to do
ladies
the lever
and Tin Man.
Simon got the paper back. It's okay. Lewis flips the levers and they make music notes. Yeah!
Blocks! Note blocks!
They're showing off the
Excellent
fucking
blocks.
update, the new technology they have.
Tech lock.
A few of the levers make snare drum noises instead of piano notes. Some kind of clue. Lewis imitates the sound of like the piano, like the snare in Minecraft as like.
Was it a fart?
Bep.
Bep. Bep.
It's like a weird sort of fart.
I was just sitting like.
Then Lewis says it's like beatboxing, like when you beatbox, and then the white boys
Then he
start trying to.
He does
beatbox.
the worst beatboxing I've ever
They're
heard.
just raspberrying. I covered my face in embarrassment. Like
It was the worst beatboxing I've ever heard.
I'm
in
the
my
beatboxing
life.
Minecraft.
on beatboxing Zephos. I know you think it's funny. Simon says he can't beatbox, but he can make a dubstep
That
and
made
goes
me laugh.
whoop whoop
It was
whoop.
just like-
That's also so 2011.
I
Yeah.
know it was like dubstep, Skrillex, bacon, epic, random TNT. It's like I was
having
there
a
once
bacon good time.
The
Ah,
two of them trying to solve
dubstep.
this.
I almost missed
Oh.
you.
I missed the dubstep gun from Epic Saints Row video
Literally-
game.
I
Yeah.
love
Just play that.
I love dubstep. I can't even lie. I turn on like old Skrillex to help me sleep at night. Bro, it helps.
Me and my brothers still say I want to kill everybody in the world. It's like just a thing that gets said because it's fucking.
Yeah.
What a stupid thing to say.
I also do
Uh.
like scary, like sprites, whatever. Like,
Shout out to all my lost boys.
There's something else on this whole like in this whole scene that really adds something to this. As they're doing their beatboxing and their dubsteps and their note blocks, there's a chorus of spiders.
Oh
Are
yeah.
there? I didn't.
There's a
I don't remember
there's a
that.
chorus of spider sounds.
I thought it was skeletons.
It
That's what
might
they
be
sound like,
it might
by
be
the way.
partially that too, but it also is various spider noises, and they're
It's
all
my Minecraft
Spider
impression
stab.
of the mobs.
it's pretty good.
Awesome
My
Minecraft
impression of him dying.
dubstep.
Literally.
Awesome Minecraft remix.
Sample step.
Can they put this in the next Minecraft movie? Oh shit, I forgot about
Yeah,
that. We didn't talk about
do
that last
that.
recording because it wasn't out
Oh
yet.
god,
we
yeah, it
talked
happened
about it.
finally.
That'll be later.
Didn't we talk about it last time? I don't know.
no.
Was
because I
Simon
saw
there?
it-
Where?
No.
Why wasn't Simon?
Why would I
Lewis
even
there?
ever
I
watch
don't
that
know.
movie?
There were a lot of things that happened in the Minecraft movie. We talked about it, but then we didn't record that week, and now it's been another week, so it came out on the 4th.
Right. Okay. So.
And I was gonna make it my Yogtermission, but I didn't.
I don't know. The Minecraft movie happened. Wirt said it was the worst movie he'd ever seen, and then Milnak said that it was awesome, and then Wirt has kind of apparently changed his mind and thought it was funny.
It was so bad, it's good. It's like the Generation Alpha's version of the room.
Mm.
It's hard to describe. I could make
Except
them my
it
Yogtermission.
costs like 12 times as much to make,
Literally.
Yeah.
and it'll stay in the consciousness for 12 times less as long.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was
But
4chan's
can
last
you-
words.
That's true. I forgot. Chicken
What?
jockey. Yes. Did you hear it? So, recently, how the fuck did it happen? Did 4chan's shit get doxxed, or is it like
They were using like
Oh, that
I
hacked?
forget exactly what it was, so don't quote me on this. They were using like a very old security system,
right?
and so one of their rival sites or something apparently very easily got into like a head admin's account and then started doxing everyone, include anyone who has ever logged into 4chan.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
Yep. And the last thing is people were saying like, "What the fuck is going on?" And someone replies with like "chicken jockey," and that was possibly the last thing anyone's ever said on the website.
Man,
Wow.
I think they need to take that one. I think they should just accept that.
Yeah.
No one
It's
else
the
ever
end.
post again. Just have Steve. I almost called him Steve Black. That's not his name.
Steve Black. Steve Blackman. I wish Steve Blackman was in the Minecraft movie instead of Jack Black. That
Steve
would be
Black is the
awesome.
Masu who stole Steve's body.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Anyway,
We're supposed to be a hero, Brian.
You're supposed to be a Steve Black.
Anyway, very quick addendum before we continue on. The Minecraft movie was an experience, and I felt like it was not worth any of the money I went to see. The only way you should watch it is the unrendered version that got really fucked up, and every villager looks like a fucking alien, and it looks really bloomed and fucked up. That's the only way to experience this movie. And also, I swear to
I wish I'd
God,
thought ahead.
Jason Momoa and Jack Black 69 on screen. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Let us continue. I'm not elaborating.
Let us
I wish
continue.
I'd thought ahead and we could watch the trailer for the Minecraft movie that the Yogscast made.
Yeah.
But
Literally.
someday we'll get to see that. I
that
think they
movie
would have
was
done a better
ass
job.
because Simon and Lewis were not there.
Yeah. Anyway, lever puzzle. Their beatbox. I was gonna say that them trying like they're just going while like flipping switches in this hallway. I just write this is like Garten of Ban Ban. Something about them
Yogscast
mindlessly
lore
doing
through.
this puzzle, this gameplay padding puzzle. It's like this is Garten of Ban Ban, dude.
Garten of Yogscast, bro.
Garten of Grimjaw.
I'm also gonna say this on here. For the longest time, I thought it was supposed to be like Garden of Ban Ban, but they spelt it wrong on purpose, and it pissed me off until my brother had to tell me. And it was like, no,
He
it's
hates the German people.
It's
so much.
kindergarten, like for children. And I was like, oh,
There are no children in that game. Let me tell you.
You really aren't.
but it's a
so-
kindergarten, so
When they solve the door puzzle, it plays a slow, but it plays the Legend of Zelda secret find note sequence. That's so awesome. I wonder if it's made up of the notes on the lever puzzle and it's like an efficiency. It's like a beautiful design coming together.
I
That's
hope
so.
so.
Great.
That's awesome.
Simon says, "We did it with the help of Tinman." Who
Yay!
was, by the way, Tinman just standing there, kind of a bystander, didn't really do anything, but
So
they
we
He
did
did.
it with
was
his help.
moral support. Okay.
They have to press the button several times because the iron door doesn't stay open. It closes pretty quickly.
That made
No
me laugh.
repeaters or anything. Shit just happened when it happened. Or maybe there are repeaters because how the hell did they make the note block stand out in order? I don't know.
I mean,
don't
at the
know.
other side of the door, there is the lever that opens fully. So I think the intention is that one person goes
Yeah,
in and
yeah.
then
They
open the door
realize that
anyway.
eventually after they lose. Is like, how's the Tin Man gonna get through? Is he gonna be all right? He's got to be quick. They find a cave-in, a sign that says the treasure is not behind this pile of rubble. Another one says, note to self, next time, bring a shovel. And then Simon, you know what we must do. We must diggy ho, Lewis. You can't stop this guy from fucking saying it.
He
You
loves
can't
his
stop this guy from
hole.
digging holes.
Of course. Putting torches on gravel make me fucking mad.
That
Yeah.
pissed me off. I was like, stop!
I did right here. Maybe put the torch away from where you're gonna dig, Lewis. And
And
eventually
Simon, he admonishes Simon for digging as though he were not the one placing suboptimal torches.
Yeah. Eventually he
Literally.
does get it rectified, but I'm realizing in my notes I spelled torch wrong in a really weird way.
Can you say?
I spelled it. It's a Torge.
Torch.
Torch. My torch.
My torch.
Simon tells him just to put more down. Lewis says, I'm kind of low, as usual.
Just
Simon
make
goes,
more.
"Bleh," gives him some torches. They
Funny
dig
bark
down
noise.
through dirt and sand and gravel. Simon is digging crazily in a stupid direction that obviously isn't the right way, I say.
That made me so mad. I was like, where are you going?
I also finally I noticed this. I don't know if there was ever. I might have brought this up in a previous episode when they implemented it in like a previous build. But there's actual gravel falling animations now. It doesn't
yeah.
like blip in and out.
I forgot. I'm just used to it.
Yeah. That's fun. I think it was scarier when it did that, though. Add it back, Mojang.
Oh, dang.
Maybe I'll play it after Microsoft stops supporting genocide.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lewis is the one who breaks through because he went the right way. Simon did not, but he discovers lava in a cramped tunnel with a bridge going over it. There's a sign
Whoa.
and a pressure plate that Simon warns Lewis not to step on. They read the sign and Tin Man steps on the plate and then looks down at his feet and then up at them like a cartoon. I love Tin Man's performance here. It's pretty fucking good.
Literally,
Yeah.
it's really funny.
I'm starting to, and you know, at that point, it's like, I'm starting to think that this guy's the fucking idiot. Why did he's like, scan indicate you are stupid. I think why are you so bumbling and comedic?
Yeah.
Literally.
He's a
I feel
broken
like you were
robot.
judging Simon and Lewis a little harshly for someone who steps on pressure plates like that, Pirate Tinman.
Legit.
The sign reads, "It hurts to be alone."
I'm
What do you
So I'm
always
mean?
saying
guessing
this.
that it's...
What do you mean by that?
I guess that it was someone has to stay on the pressure plate because otherwise the pressure plates all lined across the bridge will fire arrows to knock them into lava,
Yeah.
which is, yeah.
It did
Dispenser's
remind
full of
me.
arrows.
It did remind me a lot of. I've been playing a lot of Voices of the Void lately, and in the tutorial level, there's a lot of like secret passageways and like little tutorial nodes that will, like little information nodes that, like, certain ones say things that don't have to do with the tutorial. One of them is in like a corner of the room that you have to go into, and it doesn't say anything about what you have to do. It just says, does this place look familiar to you? It doesn't. It's helped by the fact that the tutorial level is laid out like the pool rooms. So it reminded me of that a lot. I'm sorry. Voices of the Void.
Scary,
Guild.
ominous message.
Yeah.
I would just cry or ignore it. I don't know. I'd be like, what? I don't remember anything.
And the thing with dispensers in Minecraft is Lewis creeps around and just opens them. And you could just ninja these arrows. Could really do some arrows, actually. He just pilfers 2 stacks for himself.
That made me so mad. I was like, come on!
I love that they
I
call
mean,
it ninja.
I wouldn't mind taking to a few arrows.
Like, it was... Like, that is a very slow way of doing it. They could just take out all the arrows and then cross without having to worry. Simon thinks 2 people have to cross at once. Is he stupid?
Yes.
It's like they don't, and this is a reoccurring theme, they do not grasp that they have an extra person for a reason.
Because it's usually just the 2 of them.
Like, even with, like, the 2 of them, I feel like they could have done these puzzles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the whole thing was like, not
Well,
to
maybe
be
not
mean
the
to
later
Tinman.
one, but it's
yeah.
like, God.
Yeah, the last one was they had to be, but like these 2, like easily, you just step on the step. You step on the pressure
You
plate.
step on the plate
You
and you
step on the
stand
plate.
there, strong bed.
Fuck! I'm fucking lesbian Coach Z again. Anyway, you stand on the pressure plate, and you walk across, and you step on the pressure plate, and they walk across. I feel like that was pretty
figures it out.
straightforward.
Lewis gets it. He gets it.
In the notes, for some reason, I was really mad. I just think I was pissed off at them this episode for like no
Simon
reason.
crosses with arrows stuck in his body because he tried to run across, I think, earlier or
Yep.
something. And there's another one on the other side, so Lewis crosses. Simon steps off the pressure plate as Tin Man crossing.
Literally, what
right,
the
something
hell?
crazy happened. So Tin Man gets like betrayed by Simon. He does like the portal goof. This is so Portal Cooperative Texting Initiative. This is
Yeah.
literally the bit. And Tin Man gets off and he hits Simon, and Simon's like, "He hit me!" And Lewis laughs and says, "Man up, bitch!"
That was really funny.
Yeah,
So,
he
like-
hit you because you let him get shot.
What
Literally.
the fuck, Lewis? I don't like this dark version of you lately.
It was kind of funny.
He's the
to be
Bristol
honest.
pusher, like you were
The
saying.
Bristol pusher leapt out.
Literally.
Simon quotes the law of robotic. Is like, how is he able to do harm to me? And Lewis is like, well, you're a dwarf, so damn.
Mean as
okay.
hell.
I mean,
What the
neither
hell?
of them are human.
That's true.
Well,
Zephyrus is
yeah,
a spaceman,
spaceman.
according to the pirate
which is his
man's
own
thing.
unique race that's different.
He's a Star Trek. He's
Lewis sees-
Spaceballs.
Oh my god.
Lewis sees a flashing light up a staircase and is a bit scared. This technology is unknown to them. What could it be? We'll have to wait to find out because it's Yogtermission time. Wirt, take the stage.
Oh
Dr.
shit.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck. I forgot I was actually doing that. Okay, so I literally have my notes here. So I was looking through the things. I was like, I don't know what I want to make a thing on. I almost did the next episode of Final Fantasy because that's what I did last time. But you know what I did? I call it my cop-out answer. Hannah unboxes Fallout New Vegas Collector's Edition, posted on October 22nd, 2010.
Oh my god,
No one said
unboxing
it, right?
video.
I
No
didn't
one's
double
done that.
check.
No one's done an unboxing video.
Yeah.
I know they did like them playing Fallout, but not the boxing.
So
Yeah.
this is a video starring Hannah with her face like recorded on like an old camera, and she is. I just have it here. I picked her because I'm against the grain, I guess. And she says here that she bought it for Lewis, I think, as a birthday present, because Simon wouldn't, and she wants to show us, like, what she bought for him. And so she's sitting at her desk. It's kind of like she's really close to the camera. I think she's trying to do, like, a little bit secretive. So she's pulling her desk, and there's these two little creatures that she said were guarding the present, described as murky and lurky. They look like little lizards. I think those are World of Warcraft characters.
Probably, given these fucking guys.
I put a little emoji saying, little wow guys, I think. Smiley face. That's what it looks like. So she pulls up the PC box with, like, the it's got the old classic Windows on it. There's a little sticker that says it's the 1,712th copy of 3,400 copies of it. So that's cool.
Oh.
And she describes the box as she's very, very nice. And I was like, true as hell. And she's pulling out things that come with it, of course, because it's not just the game, it's a collector's edition. So there's a graphic novel that she pulls out. I forget what it was called. For some reason, I didn't write it down here. Fuck you, past me. She's just describing it. There's, like, it's a really cool, like, post-apocalyptic thing. Like, you can open the spread, you can see, like, the whole image. And she describes it, like, it's New Vegas. There's a lot of strippers, basically. And then she opens her random page, and she says, there's a woman in a bikini killing a man. I don't know what's going on. And, like, that's true. That's real. That's how I basically was playing Fallout, is I was wearing the Charmer outfit, and I was killing anybody that wronged me, and then Arcade would get really mad at me. And then she shows us all of these different types of poker chips you can get, featuring different ones of the games. Like, there's the Atomic Wrangler, I think, is in there. Then there's, like, of course, the other ones I can't remember. I didn't write them down again. What the hell? There's, like, a couple ones. There's, like, there's a 20, a 25, 100. They're well designed. There is also one of the training chips, so it's, like, a $1 one. And then she pulls out the platinum chip, you know, the classic one from the game.
Yeah.
But this is, like, this is, like, October, 2010. I literally said it. I think this is just when the game just released.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the things, like, people don't know about it yet. And she calls it, like, the platinum card weight, I think Lewis said, which implies that he called it a card weight. And it just made me laugh, because I was like, yeah, that's what I would use it for. Fuck you, house.
The platinum card weight.
It's just a funny fucking thing to say. And then, of course, there's the disc that came with the making of the game, the little documentary. And then she pulls out what she said, in quote, the actual copy of the game, which he can't play because I bought it for as a surprise gift. But I already bought my own copy on Steam, which I'll be playing this evening, which is real as hell. That's funny. It's just like, yeah, I'm playing, like, fuck you, it's your birthday. And then the playing cards, so the actual, like, poker cards, or not poker cards, like, deck of cards with different casinos on them as well. And all the cards have different characters. And I documented all of them because it's very interesting to, like, have her react to these characters that I know are, like, so very popular in the Fallout thing as well.
She doesn't know any of them because the game's new.
I thought it was cool because for me, like, because I got into Fallout.
Interesting. I mean it. It's interesting.
Okay, sorry, I got insecure. Like, when I got into Fallout a couple years ago, because of course I'm a new fan, I'm fresh-faced, a lot of Fallout New Vegas was so very already established for me. Like, there were so many people that you already, like, everybody knows House, everybody knows Yes Man, etc. It's such a very, like, core part of, like, that's the whole joke. Everybody thinks New Vegas is, like, one of the better ones, and then there's also,
very
like,
trodden ground.
Very trodden ground, but she is trotting this, like, because it's so new. So she pulls out, I found a dog with a brain called Rex, because it's, like, she was like, I wonder what this dog's gonna be, and it's, like, that's the whole thing. It was, like, she pulls out a person's with a ram's head, so I think that was, one of the Caesar bitches? No.
Some sort of furry.
I thought, a woman with a nice mohawk, which I think is the bandits. And then, what she calls, I think the new tunnel snakes, the kings, which made me laugh, because not really, but...
I mean, she's not entirely... I mean, these guys are, like, a real organization. The tunnel snakes were Butch's, like, terrible, like...
Literally, it was just Butch and, like,
two other people. His 3-boy gang in the vault.
Literally! And then,
Calling
like, he
the
did...
Kings the new Tuttle Snakes is a way to make a Fallout New Vegas fan, like, froth with anger.
No! That made me laugh! Because, like, of course, obviously, because it was, like, after 3, and I was like, she doesn't know chat.
She doesn't know.
Like, yeah. And then she pulls out this one of these Roman-looking people, and she says, patrolling guards, and she's like, I don't know, I guess there's gonna be Roman people? It'll be fun to find out. And I looked with knowing into the camera, because I'm like, the fascists. I remember those guys.
My roommate is a huge Fallout New Vegas head, and literally one of the first things that he told me about the game is how much he hates those bitches because they sound like Redditors the way they talk about Hegelian dialectics, which is the way that he found out what that shit is.
I remember on my first playthrough, I didn't know who the fuck the Lupus guy, the Loops whatever bitch, because as soon as I saw him, I killed him because I didn't like him and he pissed me off. And again, I'm playing usually like a high strength, high charisma, low everything else build because I'm a beautiful woman who likes to kill people. So I immediately killed him. And you're not gonna fucking believe it, but everyone else online liked that bitch. And I was like, I didn't like him because he was annoying and a fascist. Anyway, moving on. She pulls out one of the, I think the card, she says like, for also the higher cards, like the King and Queen, sorry. Whatever, Queen and Ginga, Ginga, Gunga.
The Queen and King, yeah.
Gay people be like, the Queen and King, right? So she pulls out these two robots named Marilyn and Jane. So like, that's House's robots. I was like, oh my god, the girlies. And she says, is it like Marilyn Manson? Wait, no, Marilyn Monroe. It made me laugh because it was just like, Marilyn Manson at you. Could you imagine? House's two beautiful robots.
One of the Marilyns.
One of the Marilyns. And then she says, some wolves in a card. And then a card that explains the rules of Caravan, which is one of the popular games that you play in there. I didn't actually play it all because I hate playing card games and I'm very stupid. Listen, I was playing Melee. Thank you for verifying and validating me. I didn't play Caravan because I was stupid, and if I wanted money, I would just kill people, okay?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I would just kill people or sell shit that I didn't need anymore. And then, at the end of the video, she's like, she'd like to do more reviews of this kind of nature, but she's like probably less of her face and more of the game. And then she sort of like doesn't open any question, like, hopefully you guys be more interested in this stuff, but thank you. And then I think says happy birthday to Lewis, and then
Yay.
And the video ends.
Wow.
I picked it because I was scrolling through. I was like, I can't do Final Fantasy the second episode. I couldn't say shit on that one. But I did this one because, like, I was literally playing Fallout the other day.
It was a fun.
That was cute.
It's funny to see them interacting with such a lauded game. It's like, I don't know, wonder what's gonna be like.
Yeah, it's
Kinda
so.
weird.
Also,
There's some
like,
Roman people. I wonder what their deal is.
the evil ones. I also really like how very, like, if you watch the video, she's like very close to the camera, so she doesn't really know how to like format it. Like, you know, most these days their camera's far back and they got sort of a clean look. She's just kind of like on her old camera, like, hey guys, check this shit out, bye. Which is real as hell.
Man, he used to be so real. Lose his epic gamer girlfriend who buys him Fallout New Vegas for his birthday.
Literally,
Yeah.
an limited edition, and she said, like, I think specifically the 3,400 copies, I think, because it's around, I think, at least in the UK, so whatever he has, like, the, I used to remember it was PAL, yeah, I think it's a PAL version, then I guess, of the game. It was very cool to see. It was, like, also the chips look really cool, like, they had a lot of fun designs on them. She, like, kept showing the camera, and she tried to make it focus, so that was really cool. I was like, it's the well-trodden ground, because I was like, you go
Maybe
online,
one day.
1 million discussions about everything. Everybody knows Caesar. Everybody, like, knows. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start. Everybody knows that shit. Everybody makes jokes. I forgot his name, but ignore that.
Benny.
Maybe one day.
Benny. I
Benny
forgot.
Gecko.
She'll tell us how to get power armor.
True.
We
One
can
day.
With a few less slurs, preferably.
Please. I just want to know how to get power armor. I'm scared.
Well,
Anyway. That's my Yogtermission.
yeah. Thank you for your sharing and your funny find of Yogscast.
Shout out to
hidden gem.
Hannah, I guess, for this specific video.
Shout out to Hannah or not. I don't know.
I don't
watch the
know. What does it mean?
I think I remember us talking early on in the series that Hannah was like one of the ones that like stayed quiet
Yeah.
when Shin was bad.
Yeah,
And so
there was
that's
something with
Hannah.
her and getting into arguments with teenagers on the internet. I don't know.
Don't shout out to
Yeah.
Hannah. I'm taking it back. That was really
Anyway,
good.
remember the flashing light, and I like it's a fire, and then I say crazy server plugins because this is like a hallway with 3 strips of netherrack which are turning on and
Yeah,
off,
that
like
shit was
igniting
crazy.
and going out in a pattern. It's what the fuck server plugin does this?
Yeah.
I thought it was
It's
like
just
he
magic.
turned like on the bottom underneath the netherrack, but then no, netherrack stays
kind of-
alive. That's the whole
It's kind of
gimmick,
so.
right?
It's so funny in 2025 modded Minecraft we're going, how the fuck did they do this in 1.5 beta Minecraft?
Literally.
Yeah. I think Lewis makes a off comment about, like, this is giving me epilepsy. I was like, yeah, dude, this level makes my head hurt. Oh boy.
I was doodling the whole time, so I would click over from time to time. Or, sorry, it's cutting me out.
Yeah,
I was
when
like,
he
what?
said, I think I'm going to get epilepsy if this goes on, can we get a torch down? I say, at least he's thinking of the photosensitive and the Ognaughts. Just kidding.
Yeah.
He's only thinking about himself.
Selfish!
Hashtag Bristol Pusher. So they say it's a gauntlet they have to run across. I would not call it a gauntlet. It's like three little fires.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't know. That's not a gauntlet. I guess it's a trial by fire. Luz thinks he can outsmart this by using buckets to collect some water that's to like the right where they walk in at the end of the hallway. But there's no source block. Silly man.
Yeah.
Silly creature. I just
He
kept watching
actively-
him try to do that. It was like painful.
Yeah, he actively breaks the dungeon to try
I
and
was
find
like,
the source block of
dude,
water, and he
stop.
can't because it doesn't exist. It's not there.
Yeah.
It was so fucking
I
annoying.
was like,
give
no,
up!
Lewis, you can't cheat.
You're not allowed to fill up your buckets, you fucking losers. Just run back.
Just
go.
be normal. Just do the.
So mad.
Just
Milnak
do
was
the
right. They're
puzzle.
horrible cheaters.
Come on.
I also love how they think they have to run the whole way in one go instead
made
of
me
just taking it bit by bit.
That's for chumps.
Like,
Gina.
Lewis
You
does
just
it, he
take
gets
the
lit on
pain.
fire. Or maybe he doesn't get lit on fire. I don't remember if Lewis got lit on fire.
I'm pretty sure
I
he
think
does.
And he goes to Simon, I don't think it's a straight run. I think there's different bits of it. It is. It's not.
Awesome.
Lewis is trying to say something about the person who made this wanting it to be a straight run to look really cool. But it is just not a pattern. It's not a pattern that you can run in Minecraft sprint speed. There's no sprint. He's interrupted, though, by Simon setting on fire and going, ah! There's no water on the other side, by the way. So they just have to stand there and wait for the fire to go out.
It was really funny. It was just like, just nothing else. There's no
More
water.
puzzles.
You just gotta tank that
There's
shit.
a wall of black wool, a sign that says "Kill it, kill with fire." Very obvious, epic. Here's some. Speaking of things that people say in 2011,
Literally.
Simon on fire, standing next to Lewis in front of the puzzle. I'm dying, Squirtle.
I love that pose. That was
I'm
like,
dying, Scoob.
That was so crazy. I remember I'm dying, Squirtle.
Bidoof is on fire. I'm dying, Squirtle.
No,
That
use
was,
the
like,
water,
a
let that book
killer to
man
me.
burn.
Oh, am I the only one? Am I the only one who's not heard of that? What's happening?
Whoa.
It's some old
I'll
Tumblr
get it.
post of like.
Yes, please go get
It's
it.
just a Pokemon talking to Bidoof. Bidoof's on fire. Says Bidoof, Bidoof, Bidoof is on fire. And then it's a panel with no text, and then it zooms on Bidoof, and he says, "I'm dying, Squirtle."
I remember seeing
Yeah,
that
no, I've
shit.
never seen that.
What? It's my favorite post. I used to be in my head, like, at any given time, like, I'm dying, Squirtle. I'm dying, Squirtle. It was just so fundamental to me. It
Why
was
is this one so small?
Can you send
Try
a
to
small
find
version to
Send
me?
it now. Send it now.
Is it-
Smallest
And you
version.
can't even read it.
Send
better
it now.
than-
Here's the second smallest one that is readable.
No.
Fine,
Can
I'll
you
also
send Gina's
send
personally?
I'll also. I mean, I'll just send it.
Yeah, I've
I
never
can-
seen that.
Really?
That's insane.
Dying. God.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
that's
Squirtle
awesome.
saying it, but no, it's Bidoof saying it. That makes me laugh harder. That's some
Wowee.
shit I would do. Oh, it's so small. Oh my god. Wait, it's got some secret text in that last one. What the fuck?
Oh, there is a secret one. What the hell? Squirrel doesn't even say anything in that variant.
Ross, Gina, I
Anyway,
have to
it
put you
took
on
me
it.
off guard that Simon knows about that image.
Simon, Tumblr girl era.
Lewis has no pork. And then I get really mad. I say, why does he suck so much that he lit himself on fire trying to light the
That made
wool?
me laugh. I was like, are
Come
you joking?
on, man.
It was so embarrassing. You're scaring the hose. You're scaring the hose.
Literally, at least Simon has pork to heal them. Jesus fucking Christ.
I know. I was just like, come on. It's not that hard.
They have to. They step back and they watch the fire consume it all. It's beautiful. But then Simon, they start trying to put out the fire. Just wait, stand there and wait.
It's like I'm
what
hanging
is
out
wrong
Gina.
with you guys?
What
Yeah,
is
oh my
wrong
God.
We gotta go.
They're so impatient. I hate them.
Literally. Unfortunately, as much as I critique them, I've also been this way. But, like, in a funnier and awesomer way.
I
In
thought
which
the
they should
problem
know
was
better.
that they weren't patting it out with their hands, and then instead were patting it out with pickaxes, and it wasn't working.
Oh, yeah,
No,
they were
I
hitting
think it's just funny. It's like,
later
it just,
on.
they're like trick candles. It just does that.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one said this. It's just,
What are we doing down here again? What is this place? Is this Grimjaw's treasure hole?
come on, man.
Forgotten your whole purpose.
They're just digging the tunnel up at this point. What was the point of the burning wool puzzle if you could just dig it up? Minecraft Fire Brigade return. We like that one though. But there's another tunnel, a staircase
Whoa.
downward, and then
A
I write
passage.
Hellgate.
Whoa.
But it's just an obsidian doorway with gold on the edges, which is ominous. Seems like maybe this guy had something to do with something evil. I don't know if the hideous pig demons had might have been like a tell that he was evil and related to the cult of Israphel. I'm not sure, but this is definitely a tell.
The lava walls that they find at some point in this passage, that looks cool as fuck.
Yeah, they go to a hallway with lava spilling down on either side. The walls, it's like enclosed, half
It
slab
was
stopping
so
it from flowing in.
cool.
No obvious pressure plates or other traps, but Simon is scared. There's a sign at the end that says x minus 2, 0 divided by
I closed my
minus
eyes. I can't
equals.
do math. I was like, I'm gonna kill somebody.
This means nothing, maybe. X minus 2, 0 divided by minus. That doesn't mean anything.
That's why I was like, I'm closing my eyes. I don't think that's real.
X minus 2 means something.
Yeah, x minus
X
2.
minus 2.
And if it equals something, you have to like solve for x. But I was like, everything else was like, I don't think it's real
There's
math.
another
What
pressure
was it?
plate, and it's a bridge generator. And that's when I go, this is so Portal 2 co-op.
Literally, they
Someone
were so
has to
excited.
stand on the pressure plate to keep the hard light bridge. Simon shot an arrow at Lewis. Maybe. No, I think there was a skeleton. I don't think Simon shot an arrow at Lewis. Maybe.
Yeah. I did write like a disappointed teacher. Simon, did you shoot arrows at your friend?
How am I supposed to get over? Tinman! Obviously Tinman! Why else would he be here?
Literally. I just thought they were there by like accidents. That's why I didn't think about that.
Could you stand here, please?
That made me laugh.
And he says he asked him dwarf style.
Asked him dwarf
No, that was
style.
that other time he talked dwarf style. That's just what that is. And then he says, good
You have to
man!
do it bug
when
style.
he does. Lewis does not move off of it because it would cause some serious fucking problems if they did. If they just died and lost all their items in the lava, that would have been a hilarious goof.
Literally. I
Lewis
wish they
isn't
did.
sure how there's arrows. He asks if Israphel's around. It's true. Glitchy arrows is a sign of his presence.
Yeah.
Lewis tries to weigh down the stone fucking pressure plate, which makes me really mad.
That made me like
No,
close
Lewis,
my eyes.
you can't just throw shit on the ground.
I was like,
Because
come
they're like,
on.
okay, this room, all right, it's a giant pit of lava. There's these like towers that are disconnected. They step on a pressure plate. The bridge to the first tower appears. They walk across. He stands on his pressure plate, and it's like the bridge stays there, but there's no bridge forward to the next tower. They're completely fucking befuddled. They apparently did not even think to try standing on Simon on the first pressure plate and the second one at the same time, which was the solution to the problem.
Some days I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm not that good at games, but then I watch them and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm actually
It's
doing
like
better.
amazing how frustratingly simple these puzzles are and how they just go about it so weirdly. I love the adventure map flair. The plugin is awesome and it allows for these like cool puzzles.
Literally.
My favorite part is definitely how it is just because they are playing Portal 2 co-op and they have all these ideas in their heads.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
They have to leave Tin Man behind though. No one can stand on the button for him.
No, that made
Later
me
in
so
the comments,
upset.
people point out that they could have helped Tin Man get across, but were too stupid to realize this.
I mean, that
Yeah.
tracks.
Tin Man, no! I will come back for you, my love. Simon says, I don't love him. Probably not going to come back. Probably never gonna
That
see him
pissed me
again.
off so bad. Why is he so mean?
I will
Isn't he made of
destroy
metal?
Simon.
He could probably swim this. That's so true. Metal does not melt in lava. Famously.
I was literally like closes my eyes. Is he stupid? Is he stupid? Is he stupid? Is he
He'd be
stupid?
fine. Dude, it's like using the minecart as a metal boat, dude. Don't you know?
Yeah, totally.
Sorry. I'm normal.
And then as they walk off, Lewis is like, he's gonna be stuck down here forever. Isabel is not gonna be pleased. Lewis seems to believe Tinman has been stuck in the vault for hundreds of years since we saw him in the flashback.
I think that's funnier to imagine that they
Despite Isabel calling him her first mate. They find a fork in the path as a cool orange, black, and red hallway. They get excited about separating before inevitably rejoining. Their souls are linked forever. A dark descending staircase. I hope there's a dark tunnel. And then,
I hope there's so many tunnels forever.
as they're
literally
going
what I'm saying.
down, they say, I started off my maze exploration, like, instincts. That fork in the road made them think it. And then they get to the bottom, and they see these massive high walls. And they turn a staircase up to the left that takes them to a window that shows them an enormous maze in front of them.
It's the fucking back rooms.
That made me I was like, oh god, I would get lost.
I love the game design of faking them out with a diverging path just before the maze. That's awesome. That is a
was
funny
really
touch.
Good.
And there's another giant skull at the end of the maze. Lewis thinks it has a gold teeth. Maybe that's where the treasure hoard is. Maybe Grimjaw the pirate had gold teeth, as if he's dead. I guess he is, huh? Put that down as another character death.
Fuck, he's dead.
He died. He burned to death with all of his evil zombies. I guess we'll have to find out. Lewis says epically and coolly to close the video.
I will also
Whoa.
say, at the end of the maze, there's this big fucking skull back there. It looks sick as hell.
I was like, that was baller. That was baller. Can they just cheat the maze? I want to go look at it.
I want to look at it.
They should just go through to Skull Land. I think that would be the best.
Yeah.
Can we go to Scary Skull World? You're invited.
There's no splash screen for the outro anymore, by the way. It's just a
I
fade
know,
to
that
black.
threw me off.
It's
I was
a
like,
very
oh, okay.
abrupt end.
End of an era.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the closing comments section from Birchmere and me. Birch, you got any classic comments yelling at them for not helping Tinman?
I mean, there were a lot. They were like, you need to go back and help Pirate Tinman. There were a bunch like that.
It's my friend!
Other than that, I had to sift through like 50 pages to find one that wasn't, OMG, the video's here, or a comment like that.
OMG, the video. See, that's because now the video's like popular and they've got like clout and now everyone's like waiting for it. Back in the day, you just had people stumbling upon saying, what's this gay game that you're playing? Play a different, better game.
Go back to Warcraft.
I was about to tell. Well, there was one like that I was thinking about reading, but I've read so many like that. I feel
really?
that.
Well, no, I would love to hear this deep into Shadow of Israphel.
It was them like, this game, and all the 10-year-olds who like it, they need to stop playing it and go back to the Yog Pod and Warcraft. It was like that.
Awful, I love that.
That's true, you know.
This one is kind of actually along those lines from Bad Garrick. Good news, you can go back to your original series since the Nether is getting implemented into SMP in 1.6. Then you can rebuild the Yog Cave and Tower. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go do that.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
totally.
definitely.
It's so funny to think of them just aborting this whole thing because they can return to the survival Let's Play all of a sudden.
That is really funny to me. They're just like, oh, fucking finally. Fuck you, Israphel.
They think that all of this is just like filler.
Yes.
This is
awesome
filler.
and funny.
This is the survival island of sex.
This is the spoits of the Yog.
That's such a
That is an incomprehensible thing. That's an incomprehensible thing to, like, I'm gonna tell you 99% of our viewers.
Well, yes,
comment down below if you are a true sports warrior.
You're insane.
So, any other comments?
No, that's about it. It's hard. I need to
They're all
really
just, I shat in my mouth when I saw
Yes,
this video."
literally. I don't say them all because
You
they're
should just
all
say,
literally
give us
like
one of
that.
those
Okay.
every single episode.
Here, I'll find
Please, we
one.
need more hate.
I gotta go back
It's
a
not
bunch of
hateful, it's
pages.
excitement.
It's true.
It might be a little
then it's like,
narsty because a lot of these people are pretty narsty.
But of
Eh,
course,
why not?
All the 10-year-olds who like this game.
I will laugh. I'm not gonna lie to
Oh my
you.
God. Sex with my girlfriend or watch the Yogscast. I chose the Yogscast.
True!
This happens to me. I'm sorry. I'm the guy who picks Yogscast.
God,
sorry.
do so
Thank
good. It got me
you.
laid up in bed asking, so that's Simon.
Fucking so awesome. Okay, yeah, and the top comment I saw pointed out, or claimed at least, that the bucket of lava Simon had, that he mentioned, like, when it's like, you have a bucket of water, I got a bucket of lava, does that help? The bucket of lava Simon has in this video was from the island survival map all the way back. He's
Why
been
do you
carrying
keep
it
that?
Why
this
not?
entire time.
That's some shit I would have done. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
You
so
never know.
Yeah,
fucking
that's what you do in
funny.
Abiotic Factor.
I'm sorry. I have
Inventory
scrap metal.
hell.
Why do you have that? I wanted it.
Young boy Jay says, he quotes Lois, he's made of metal. He should be able to swim this. Lewis, sometimes the way you think despairs me.
We need to steal that along with like this smell doesn't
Does
inspire.
not inspire trust. Lewis's
Yeah.
thinking does not inspire hope. Maybe just
Oh my God.
maybe just helping him across would cause less despair. Other people sympathize with my anger. I get so angry watching this one because Tin Man could have come along. Lewis was freaking making the path for him to come across, but was like, this isn't right. I can't get across.
Literally, like, he almost had it. I was like, why?
Obligatory, like, controversy comment that literally just verbatim reads, Yogscast fired Tin Man after he tried stealing money. Like, someone comes to you on the street and, like, stops you and tells you that.
Rather like an Oblivion, like you're asking about rumors. The
Have you heard of
Yogscast
the
fired
Tin Man?
Pirate Tinman because he was
Yogscast
stealing
fired Tin
money.
Man after he tried stealing money. No, let me do the Oblivion elf. Yogscast fired Tin Man after he tried stealing money.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make
Not a
it to
bad
the
way of
Cloud
making
District.
money if you have the stones for it.
You could try stealing from the Yogscast.
A lot of people were admiring the artwork. For a cartoon drawing of Isabel
I
Peculiar.
forgot to say, yeah,
Damn,
I think
she's
Tutron.
hot. Yeah, what were your comments about I saw her and I calmed interestedly?
I didn't,
I
surprisingly, I
literally-
didn't really, like, upon my search, I didn't really see, like, I know those ones that said, that's cool, and it's funny that Simon's looking at her tits, but I didn't see any that
Yeah,
were-
that's kind of what I saw
I didn't
too.
really
It's
see
like
too much
LMAO
that
of
was
Simon.
horny.
Can you draw Simon with bigger boobs next? I think we need to.
And I might be wrong, but I think Tutron
I love
drew
comments-
a lot of stuff for them in the future.
I like
Oh.
comments like I know Tutron. Tutron's like a name that I know from the Yogscast. I feel like he's one of their soldiers.
So
Right.
He's ride or die. I love comments like this. Y'all are hilarious. I'm in the military with not a whole lot to do, so y'all's videos make my day go a lot quicker and a lot more stress free. Lol. Diggy hole. Thank you.
Aw.
Thanks to this guy for protecting our country by watching Minecraft YouTube
Literally.
videos.
Freedom!
Laugh.
Patreon! Wait, sorry, I'm Canadian. I forgot.
It's like that one Homestuck fan who there was a rumor that the Homestuck fan who got their fan troll into the comic was like a soldier who read Homestuck on the war.
Honestly,
Burst,
That's
do you remember
just-
those two fan trolls who showed up and got killed instantly?
Yes,
I
I
remember
could never
those.
forget.
I did forget
I think
though,
the
but I do
rumor was
remember.
one of them was a soldier's fan troll.
Awesome. Really, fuck the military. I'm gonna kill your fan troll.
I do
Goodbye.
remember that rumor. I do remember that rumor.
Y'all are hilarious. Oh, okay, no, that was that one. Despite what Tin Man has done to the Yogscast, I felt kind of bad for when they left him behind. True. Maybe that's why he did it. He snapped. Simon Lutz should be more considerate. Tinman will remember this.
Yeah.
This is the real face of Tin Man.
There is... Okay, my last comment of the day is an insane one I read. I still have this episode marked for my to be continued spot from 12 years ago, and I do intend to continue. Eventually. Right now, I gotta get to work. Smile, sweat, and drop.
Me.
This guy was as committed to watching Shadow of Israphel as they were to finishing it.
Yeah.
What the hell? Dude, 12 years, make the time. I'm sorry.
Bro, just get it together.
It's not hot. It's really
on.
busy. He has to go to work right now. It's no time.
On your day off, bro. Come on. You gotta have some time.
That's me in the Dragon Ball comic Birch told me about that I still haven't read after like 2 years of being told about it.
I literally own Breaking Bad in my house right now, and I still haven't even watched it. It's like, it's in there.
It'd be fun
It's
to
up
watch
there.
together.
And I didn't.
Our next
I
podcast, Shadow of
things.
Walter White.
Jesse, we need to kill Israphel, Jesse.
And I still gotta show you guys the fucking, David Lynch's Dune, because that's one of my favorite movies. I would love to have a movie night of that, especially with the campaign that Milnak runs. Shout out to Milnak, who could not be here tonight.
Mil, we
Milnak
miss
is
you.
undergoing a journey of training. Milnak's been in the hyperbolic time chamber for a
They're
bit.
currently meditating under
Betrayed
a
and locked in
waterfall.
the time chamber.
They're
Oh,
meditating on Chicken Jockey to see if it's funny or not.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
gonna say meditating in a waterfall, like Tien, but
Yeah.
like, that's cool too.
I'm a wet man in a dry land.
Never
I
catch
realized
me
my
with a
Tien
cigarette in my
impre-
hand.
My Tien impression is the fucking Team 4-star Tien. I don't even ever do the normal Tien.
It's because
I love
now
that,
we
though.
made it. We've
Looking
remade...
good, Yamcha! It's
Anyways,
time to wrap up. We're talking about
wrapping
Dragon
up.
Ball now.
Check out Goku is
Yeah.
gay because we mentioned
Check out
Tien.
what if
Check that
Goku's
shit.
gay? Tien is in it. He's gay in it, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh right,
I don't watch
forget.
the
Is he?
show.
I don't watch the product.
We'll
we
I
see
should say as
you
the editor.
in
I don't make
another
shit.
Yogscast episode when they get lost and starve to death in the maze.
Yay!